Alright y'all, so you saw the title. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to chase your hair. Before I get into the demonstration, I'm just gonna explain to you what chasing is, and if you would like to just skip to the demonstration, I'll put the timestamp down here somewhere, okay? For those of you who are unaware, chasing is basically when you, as the name implies, chase your flat iron with your comb. And what that is going to do is give you a super straight, smooth, flat iron, silk press type of look, if you will. The reason why you do this though, have you ever flat ironed your hair and you just feel like your ends are just not straight? Like you just feel like they're kind of, like they're not damaged or anything, but they're just not as straight as the rest of your hair. Or you just feel like you can never get your hair really straight. It's probably because like you need to like apply this method to your hair. I do it every single time I do my hair. And when you go to a salon and they give you a silk press, they are chasing your hair, I guarantee it. So I'm just gonna take a small section of my hair and part it off. For the flat iron, I'm using my, oh, why are you so far away, girl? I'm using the GHD Platinum Plus. This is the flat iron I always use. It does not have a heat setting. A lot of people always ask me like, what temperature do you flat iron your hair on? If I'm using this flat iron, it does not have a heat setting. It heats up to 365 degrees and I cannot change that setting. That's the heat that it goes to. It doesn't go higher or lower. It just has an on button and it heats up to that, okay? So I'm gonna show you two different ways that you could chase your hair. Both of them are combs, but I'm gonna just show you with like your regular comb, okay? So first I'm gonna go in and get my roots. And a lot of people always ask me like, oh, you're doing so many passes. If you notice, like when I get my roots, I get that and then I don't bring it all the way down here because I know I'm about to chase anyway. So you're gonna take your comb and you wanna come under it with the comb teeth facing upward. Not, I mean, I guess you could do it like this, but I find that like when I do it and the teeth are facing down, it's easier for the hair to like slip out. When you have it up this way, it's much harder for that to happen. So I'm gonna comb down to about like where I stopped flat ironing before, like with my first pass to get my roots, which is about right here. Take your flat iron up there and you're gonna chase it, you see? So my comb and my flat iron are like one. I keep them together. They actually, I feel like I've seen flat irons where they have like little teeth on them. That's what that's for. I also have heard people ask like, is your comb gonna burn or like things like that, or does your comb like melt? Mine does not. This is a Heritage by Mindy. I'll link this comb down below if you're just like, if all your combs be melting. This one does not melt. It's like a heavier plastic, I feel like it. I don't know what it's called. I feel like people have mentioned it to me before. If you just have like a true plastic comb, yeah, that thing is gonna melt, baby. But you need to get a comb that's like a little bit heavier. And I feel like this one is, but I just don't know what that material is called. If one of you guys know, drop it in the comments down below. The only time you'll see me kind of do like multiple passes though is like when I get to wider sections of hair. So not necessarily thicker. They're still the same thickness, but they're wider because I'm getting this portion of like the hair and then this back portion. Which y'all be yelling at me all the time in the comments. Like you're running it over that same spot so many times. Honestly, look, I just feel like if you're using heat tools as regularly as I am, like once a week, and I only flat iron my hair once a week, mind you, on clean hair. But if you're using heat tools regularly, damage, breakage, that's bound to happen. There's no way to get around like heat damage if you're doing it repeatedly. Just like with a relaxer, there's no way to get around that you've damaged your hair to some extent. You have a relaxer. So, you know, I guess you could just say, I don't care. Because I just know that that's there, it's going to happen. So look at this. Let me hold it up to a white background. Thing that made me search this was I saw my friend Allison is white, using this, and I was like, if she used that on her white hair, I should be definitely using one on my black hair. And hi Allison, love you, girl. So I went and searched flat iron comb. This came up. This is from Diane. You know the Diane brushes. This is from Diane. And it was literally, I want to say like $4. I have it linked in my Amazon storefront. And it does the exact same thing. mind you, I love how black people always, like when they're telling a story, they gotta throw the mind you in. You have to throw that in. I have had this for going on 2 years now. It is not burnt at all. Actually, no, there is one burn in it, and that's because I actually set my hot comb on top of it. But as far as from the flat iron, the teeth are not melted or anything. It's in perfect condition. So it's not gonna melt on you. You just take the hair, put it in there, clamp it down together, right? And because it has this little piece underneath it, it's holding the hair in, so you don't have to worry about the hair falling out. So the teeth on this are facing down, but I'm not worried about them facing down because this little, and this, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just like a slit here so the comb can slide in there and it separates all your hair. It's amazing. I hope this video was helpful for someone. I'm not gonna go through and do my full head because I literally just do that the whole time. But I hope that was helpful for somebody. I hope that, you know, you got what you needed out of it. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.